State government signs Memorandum of Understanding for Green Line Mass Transit. Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture raises concerns over fuel price hike. On the foreign scene, Hurricane Milton batters U.S. state of Florida. And in sport, Nigeria announces 10-member squad for 2024 ITTF African Championship. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Government has signed a Memorandum of Understanding for the Green Line Rail Mass Transit Project, which is to span the expanse of Lekki Corridor within the state. Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, stated this while responding to questions raised by the Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Transportation, led by its chairman, Temitope Adewale, during a courtesy visit to the committee of the committee to the ministry. Oshiyemi said the Green Line, which will complement the existing Blue and Red Line, will significantly improve commuting within the state. According to him, the Blue Line has transported over 2 million passengers since inception, and Red Line conveyed 750,000 passengers daily. The commissioner also said the plan for the second phase of the Blue Line, Mile 2 to Okokomaiko, is underway. Oshiyemi noted that the ministry was currently working on creating 2 interchanges to ensure the interconnectivity of the modes, especially in areas where all of the available modes exist. All is set for the first edition of Lagos Physical Planning Summit with the theme Rethinking Lagos' New Vision for a Regional and Integrated Megacity, aimed at addressing infrastructure challenges and ensuring proper implementation strategies. Speaking at a pre-event press conference at Alausa, Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, noted that it will be an avenue to assess and review legal, financial framework, impact on socio-economic life of citizens, and encourage public-private partnership to ease the burden on government. Olumide noted that the biannual event will be mapped out in such a way that the actions taken are backed up with proper implementation plans that will be reviewed from time to time.
In the ministry, we have to continuously review our plans to ensure that we meet up with the current of the state in terms of decay. So this put together now led to this summit that we had that look, it's important for us to sit down again and have a rethink of exactly how we go about our plans. And these plans, you have them from the higher order to the lower order. We talk of the regional plans to the master plans and to the lower order development guides.
Earlier in a welcome address, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, said the vision of the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development is important and significant towards building a sustainable smart city.
All of the time in Lagos State we stress physical planning, how important it is. People may see that in those days, you just jump onto a land, begin to build a house. Nobody comes to tell you what to do. But in these days of global warming, climate change, and all of the things that humanity never planned for that are now happening, it will be very nice for all of us to know the importance of fiscal planning, to respect the laws of fiscal planning, and to not display ignorance about all of these things.
The event, scheduled to hold on the 15th and 16th of October, is expected to attract professionals, international bodies, and other stakeholders. The German Local Government Service Commission, Kamal Bayu, says the concept of local government autonomy is already well established in Lagos State, reaffirming its critical role as a driving force behind grassroots development. Bayu noted that the concept, which has long been embraced by the state, allows for the efficient allocation of resources to critical areas, ensuring that local authorities can directly address the needs of their communities. Speaking at the year 2024 joint retreat of the Commission and the Office of Local Government Establishments and Training, While we noted that the state's local government areas and local council development areas are already improving the quality of life of residents at the grassroots level through the promotion of sustainable development. He stated that the retreat was essential for the Commission to evaluate its past activities, identify areas that need improvement, and make realistic projections for the upcoming year. While we stressed the importance of continuous staff training to ensure that local government employees are aligned with the vision of the state government. Lagos State government has appealed to indigents of the state to appeal for the ongoing Nigerian Army recruitment exercise in order to defend the territorial integrity of the nation. Secretary of the State Government Abimbola Salu stated this during a meeting with the head of paramilitary agencies and the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, in Alausa, Ikeja. Salu said the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu believes in a safe, saner, and secured environment for residents of the state and is ready to create awareness about the opportunities available in the public space while encouraging youth to take advantage of them. She said there is an urgent need to discuss the security challenges at various communities in the state. Also, Chairman PCRC Lagos, Kehinde Sowemimo, said there is a need to start changing the orientation of people by learning to defend their community, noting that military is not signing up for death but enhancing the generational belief and enhancing security in the state. Those in attendance include Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NCDC, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Nigeria Immigration Service, NIS, Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps, LNSC, among others. Now to the rest of the stories. The Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, has expressed concern over the increase in petrol pump prices in Lagos and Abuja. Its national president, Dele Agadumo, in a statement said the prices, which had reached 998 and 1,030 naira per litre, were placing a strain on businesses and households across the country. Speaking on the potential economic consequences of the price hike, Oye warned that the increase could lead to higher transportation costs, exacerbate inflation, and severely impact small and medium-sized businesses. He said the decision, influenced by several underlying factors, warranted careful examination of its potential repercussions on the economy, particularly in the realms of pricing for goods, services, and transportation. The Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, Aminu Meida, says the Commission, in collaboration with the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and the Securities and Exchange Commission, is working to strengthen the regulatory framework governing the financial technology sector in the country. Speaking in Lagos, Meida emphasized the role of collaboration among regulatory bodies to foster innovation and safeguard the country's fintech ecosystem, which he described as vital for achieving financial inclusion and sustainable growth. He pointed out that the growth seen across Africa's fintech ecosystem is shaped not only by emerging innovations, but also by the regulatory frameworks that guide its development. And now to foreign news. Hurricane Milton has made landfall in U.S. state of Florida, bringing tornadoes, floods, and the risk of storm surges. Milton comes 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene killed at least 225 people in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina. According to reports, more than 2 million homes and businesses are without power, and there have been a number of deaths reported on the Atlantic coast. In St. Petersburg, on the west coast of the state, the roof of a Major League Baseball stadium was torn off. Milton, a Category 5 hurricane, has been downgraded to Category 1 but is still wreaking havoc. In our sport, the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation (NTTF) has announced a 10-member squad predominantly featuring junior players for the 2024 ITTF African Championships in Addis Ababa from October 12 to 19. The final list released by the African Table Tennis Federation (ATTF) includes seasoned stars like Quadri Aruno, Olajide Omotayo, Ajoke Ojomu, and Fatima Bello. Joining them are promising young talents such as Matthew Kuti, Muiz Adegoke, Abdul Basit Abdul Fatai, Aishat Rabiu, Hope Udoka, and Aziza Sezo. And that is our news at 10. Just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 door furniture sets to 775 public schools? Can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has signed a memorandum of understanding for the Green Line Rail Mass Transit Project, which is to span the expanse of Lekki Corridor within the state. The Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, has expressed concern over the increase in petrol pump prices in Lagos and Abuja. We also told you that Hurricane Milton has made landfall in U.S. state of Florida, bringing tornadoes, floods and the risk of storm surges. And in sport, the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation (NTTF) has announced a 10-member squad predominantly featuring junior players for the 2024 ITTF African Championships in Addis Ababa from October 12 to 19. For contact to the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowo-Olaya. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.